Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about a very hot topic, and that is the new 2022 Lexus IS500. That's right, guys, a 2022, which means that it will not be released until fall of this year. So this is Lexus's new take on a line of cars that I feel like is going to be confusing to a lot of people. You guys know that Lexus has their F performance line, which is the best of the best Lexuses. They are fast, they're usually equipped with V8s, and they are the most sought after Lexuses that you could possibly buy. Lexus went ahead and dropped a V8 engine, which is normally in an F car, into an F-Sport model, if that makes any sense. So this is going to be introducing their new F-Sport performance line, which has a lot of people on the internet really irked. I think it's cool. It's a progressive step for Lexus. Think about BMW, how they have their M cars, which are the top of the line cars, and then they have their M340i's, which is like the M Sport performance package car, and then there's M Sport trim, which is just cosmetics. So Lexus is pretty much doing something similar to BMW, in my opinion. The difference between F and F Sport is one is actually performance and cosmetics, and the other one is just cosmetics. I myself have a 2015 IS250 F Sport. There's nothing great about it performance-wise, but it has the F Sport package, which is all the little cosmetic goodies. Back to the IS500, this car is equipped with a 5-liter V8. This 5.0-liter V8 delivers 472 horsepower and 395 pounds of torque. The 2022 IS500 is still equipped with Lexus's 8-speed transmission. The interior still looks exactly the same. It has the nice screen with Apple CarPlay. Everything is touchscreen, the infamous touchpad that no one likes. They added black emblems onto the steering wheel as well as throughout the rest of the car. And they added a new animation to the gauge cluster, which is pretty sick. If you guys have not seen my last video, I did a review on the IS350 F-Sport. It's going to be right here for you guys to check out. That is basically it. The only difference with this new model is the raised hood, because there is a V8 under the hood. So it has a little bit of a bulge on the hood. It has darker window trims. They basically did the chrome delete for you. And there is a quad exhaust system. So now we have the infamous ISF, RCF, GSF quad tips in the back. Since this is Lexus's first F-Sport performance model, a lot of people hate on this because all of the true F guys think that this is a cheaper way for enthusiasts to get the V8 model without buying an actual F. I feel like Lexus is gonna try and take their F models to the next level if they come out with the LCF, an actual ISF, an LSF, or any other F cars. It is rumored to have a 4.0 V8 with a twin turbo. So I'm really hoping that comes true. It's not like I'm gonna buy them anytime soon, but it'll be cool to see other people buy them and see what they do with them and just see them genuinely enjoy it, because that's what the car community should be about. People enjoying their cars and not giving a damn what other people think or what other people have to say. The IS500 is also equipped with a Torsen LSD. It is rear-wheel drive, so they're not going to offer all-wheel drive. It's basically a sleeper car. It looks like your typical IS350, but underneath it has a monster of a V8, which sounds like it's muscle car inspired, because when you start it up, it does have a really mean tone to it. They upped the rev limiter to 7,100 RPM. I think it's just more of the fact that this car still looks like a family sports sedan, but it has a V8. If you guys don't know, a lot of car manufacturers are dropping V8s. They're slowly going extinct because everyone's leaning more towards V6s, inline 6s, inline 4s with forced induction, because they're all economical. I guess you can pump more power out of them, but true enthusiasts would probably rather have a big V8 because they just sound amazing and you can't really replicate that. I'm pretty sure this car is going to be a great car. It's going to handle well. It's going to live up to the hype, in my opinion. I feel like the only reason why people are so upset about it is because the V8 shouldn't be in any other car that isn't an F. And let me explain to you guys what defines an F model car. It is the engine, obviously. Usually is a V8. There's usually F seats as well. Very sporty performance seats. There's usually big brakes such as Brembos, fender vents, actual vents that work for cooling, and there's usually some type of performance suspension as well. And this car is lacking all of those things, which is probably why Lexus named it the IS500. I feel like they're trying to make all of this really mainstream so they can pull something else out of their sleeves. The LC500 isn't an F-Sport, but it's still beefy and has a V8, so hopefully they make an LCF. That would be really cool. Now, the question everyone is going to be asking, how much do you guys think it'll cost? Leave it down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. I personally think it's going to cost around $50,000 starting, maybe like mid $50,000. With tax and everything out the door, it's definitely going to be a $60,000, $65,000 car no matter what. Should you guys get this car? If you have the money and you really want the V8, go for it. By all means. I feel like they're going to come out with an actual ISF, they're going to come out with an LCF, they're going to come out with an LSF. This is probably just Lexus answering a lot of the enthusiasts who wanted the IS500 to happen, but they're still going to like come out with something even greater. I don't know. Lexus has been slacking in the performance department for a while, and this is their stepping stone, and I feel like they are going to pull through for a lot of us. At the end of the day, I still want the LC500. If they come out with an LCF, maybe I'll want that too, but that's gonna be really, really expensive. The IS has also always been a pretty popular car with a good amount of aftermarket support. I feel like a lot of companies are going to hop on, make a bunch of body kits for this model, maybe performance parts, all of that stuff. I feel like it's all getting made as we speak. Here's a photo that my friend Balt rendered for me. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here. It looks amazing modded out. This is just T-Demand's IS300, completely stands out with some camber on airbags, and we photoshopped the IS500's hood, made it the sporty red color that it comes in. I feel like a lot of people are gonna do a lot of things to this car. It has so much potential, and despite all the hate that it's getting, I still think it's a car worth looking into. And that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All this information can be found on Lexus's website for you to go ahead and read on. There are many articles about it. There's a bunch of videos. There's one by Donut Media that's really good. They're the first people on YouTube to have the IS500 on them and do a full-on review. This car is definitely breaking the internet and gaining some traction. I personally feel like this car will be worth it when it's out. It's gonna change a lot of people's minds. I think one of you guys should get it if you possibly can. If you've always wanted to own an ISF but didn't want to buy the outdated ISF for the ridiculous price that it's at, buy this car. But don't brag that it's an actual F, because it is not, and you're gonna get flamed for it, unfortunately. But it's cool because now people who want the third generation technology and the body lines, they can have the V8 in it now. So thank you, Lexus, for doing everything that you do. We hope you keep moving forward from here. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of the release. Did it blow your mind, or did it disappoint you? I know a lot of my friends were disappointed. I think it's awesome, but it is kind of a letdown. But now the ball's in Lexus's court to see what they're gonna do within the next few years. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will be back with more Lexus content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And don't forget, it's always better to look good than to feel good. Oh, later. God damn, this car looks amazing rolling. Oh, and that V8 sounds amazing. It's so crazy how in all of these commercials, they make all these cars look so much faster than they actually are, and they're super dramatic with flooring it and doing little downshifts. All these power slides that he's doing are freaking awesome though. To all the haters that are expecting so much more performance from Lexus, do you guys ever stop and think about what you're driving? You're driving a fancy Toyota. Don't expect it to drive crazy like German cars if you're not gonna go out there and buy a German car. It's always the people with no money and no intentions of buying this car that are the most disappointed or talk the most hate